Imagine that if you had such unshakable self-belief in your gift, your talent, your skill set, whatever it was. If I work with football players, all kinds of athletes, and they have to go into the zone, and into the zone means everything narrows down except for the game you're playing, the way your body is moving, and the thoughts you are thinking in your head, and you can only think of winning.
I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting.
And most importantly, it requires self-belief, because like me, some people might not believe in you, but you have to believe in you.
So if you think you can, and if you think you can't, you're absolutely right, because you are what you think. And every athlete, every Olympic athlete bar none, every celebrity, every rock star or actor that you see must believe in themselves. For people to believe in you as an athlete, as a performer, they have to believe in themselves first. They have to have a belief that is so strong, so invincible, so consistent, so ever-present that others believe it too. You know, Muhammad Ali said, I told myself I was the greatest before I really was the greatest, before it became true, and then it became true. What a concept. Say, I'm the greatest and become the greatest. And we'll say to Michael Jordan, gosh, you're lucky. He said, I know, the more I practice, the luckier I become. So what he's really saying is, I have earned my greatness. And we often look at singers, we look at movie stars, and we think, well, that was easy. It isn't often easy. Ed Sheeran slept in parks. He busked in the street. He was determined to make it. He got a lot of rejection. He knew he had a phenomenal gift, a phenomenal talent, and he must share that with the world. He knew that. Eminem was laughed at when he became a rapper, but he knew that he was great, he was amazing, he was gifted, and if you're given that kind of talent, you certainly need to share it with the world. Imagine if Eminem was a plumber, if Ed Sheeran was a builder. Nothing wrong with that, but we'd have never got to share their greatness. So this single attribute people have of saying, I'm good at this, I'm great at this, this is my gift, this has got my name all over it, I was meant to do this, no one can do this better than me. There's a great story that Celine Dion sent a master tape to, I don't know, maybe Sony, could be any recording company, and she called them and said, what do you think? They said, we didn't like it. She said, you didn't listen to it. There is no way you could hear my voice and turn me down. They were so shocked. They went, go and find that cassette. Played it, made history, they signed her. But imagine if she went, oh, okay, yeah, I get it, you don't like my voice. All right, I'll do something else. We never would have heard that song. My heart will go on. So many people who are knocked back come back and go, no, 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 you don't understand. This is who I am. This is what I do. I have a gift. I have a voice. I have a talent. And that single attribute of knowing they're good and telling you without bragging, without even showing off, just saying, hey, this is my gift. This is my skill set. This is my area of excellence. No one can do this better than me. And imagine if you're a flight attendant and you had that gift to say, hey, you're in safe hands, to be the kind of parent that isn't intimidated by a school teacher, because you know I am the best parent, I'm the best partner, I'm the best at what I do. Whatever you do, you can be the best at it. There's someone in London called Jane Ashley, she's Paul McCartney's girlfriend, and she makes cakes, only cakes. She doesn't make chicken recipes or pies, just cakes. She charges $800 for a cake. She's written books about cakes. She has a shop just selling cakes. And she's an expert at one thing, and she tells everyone, I am the best cake maker in the world. Imagine if you had that and you could say, my nursery school, my coffee bar is the very, very best because I'm the best, because I promise you, if you don't believe in you, how can someone else believe in you? How can anyone believe in you if you don't believe in you? You have the power to access phenomenal potential to be the best, and you don't have to be famous. Not everybody wants that, but you can still be the best at what you do. I am the best hairdresser, bar none. I'm the best plumber. I'm the best contractor. I'm the best at having people around to my house and making a lovely dinner, and people just love hanging out with me because I'm so warm and friendly and caring and entertaining. Imagine that if you had such unshakable self-belief in your gift, your talent, your skill set, whatever it was. The other day I was saying to someone, oh, I can turn any cat. They were going, oh, I got this cat. And I said, I can turn any cat. I can turn any cat with food and love, because I can. I wasn't showing off. It's like, oh, give me this wild, crazy cat. I'll turn it into a true pussycat, because I can do that, because I understand animals, and they just need patience. They need dialogue. They don't have to be famous to do that, but I have a friend who was actually in the Boomtown Rats. He was a rock star. And when he left the Boomtown Rats, he also had that gift to turn any animal. And he created a whole company training animals to be on stage. He actually trains the corgis that you see in The Crown. He's trained so many animals to be in adverts, to be on the screen, because it's his gift. And he'll say, oh, give me an animal. I can train any animal with love, with words. I can make your pet famous if you want me to, and he really can, but he doesn't brag. That's his gift. So imagine if you had that unshakable confidence in your voice, that unshakable conviction, that unstoppable knowing, no one can do this better than me, because it's my gift. It's what I was meant to do. It's what I was put on the planet to do. You might hear people say, oh, I love babies. I've got a gift with babies. I'm really good with horses. I'm really good with people. I'm great with old people. I love listening to their stories. And it's not bragging. It's stating the truth. Find out what you're good at. Tell everybody. And make that a statement of truth. People who have made it, on the way to making it, they will take action every single day in the direction of their goals. Now, I can already hear you saying, every day? What, I got to work 7 days a week? No, you really haven't. It's not working 7 days a week. It's taking one action that may be very small every single day to get to the top. Let me give an example. One of my clients, who's an Olympic athlete, was telling me that somewhere he read that Michael Jordan, I think it's Michael Jordan, even trained on Christmas Day, and he didn't train on Christmas Day. And he said, when I read that someone of that caliber trains on Christmas Day, I trained on Christmas Day. I trained on New Year's Day, and the next year I actually trained twice on Christmas Day, not for very long, but I trained twice, because my feeling was, I want to join that club. I want to be in the same category as Michael Jordan. If he trains on Christmas Day, I'm training on Christmas Day too. And he did, and it kind of changed his ability to see himself in a different category, because when you do the things that very successful people do, you begin to go into the same category as them. So successful people take one action. It may be that they make one phone call a day. So rather than saying I'm going to work for 5 days and have 2 days off, they say I'm going to do something every single day, maybe just for 5 minutes. I'll make one phone call, I'll send one email, I'll do a tiny bit of work on my blog post. Because when you take action every day, you feel like a winner. When you become a winner, you don't have to do that anymore. The thing I hated was to phone a magazine and to ask them to write about me. What I didn't tell you is I phoned a magazine every single day. I didn't have a day off. Every day I woke up and thought, today I'm going to call someone and ask them to write about me. Might be a magazine, might be a newspaper, might be a news station, and I never enjoyed that, but I did it every day. You see, the problem with not doing it every day is that you think, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll make that phone call tomorrow. I'll work on my blog tomorrow. I'll put some more attention on my website tomorrow. I'll do that exercise thing, that 5 minutes of whatever I'm doing, yoga poses, tomorrow. But you see, when you take action every day, you can't put it off until tomorrow because you've committed to doing something every day. So recently I saw a client who said, I want you to hypnotize me to go and do 90 minutes of yoga for 60 days without a break. And I said, well, that's a bit hardcore, you know, 60 days, you've got to get on a train, go across London, do 90 minutes and then go back home or go to work. Maybe what you should do is say, I will do some yoga every day for 60 days. But maybe some of the 60 days you're just doing 10 minutes of yoga poses in your own house, because I think it's too much of a commitment. And so he changed to that. But I want you to get into that mindset of, I want to be successful. Now, mostly we're talking about success in your business. You may decide that you're a coach and every day you're going to do one thing that will get you another client. You may decide that you want to be healthy, and rather than going to the gym 7 days a week, 7 days a week you will do something, even if it's just skipping for 5 minutes or a little stretching. Maybe every single day you're going to do something towards your health. Maybe you're going to make a Nutribullet or juice or drink more water. But I want you to understand how very important it is that a habit of success is that you must take action every single day in the direction of your goals. And it's actually better to do a small thing every day, because then you start to really feel that you're succeeding. The actions you take on a daily basis determine the kind of person you become, the kind of life you lead, the kind of success you have. So I want you to think with me about what you could do every day, because most people do this. They work too hard 5 days of the week, they put in too many hours, they come home, and then when they take the weekend off, which they've deserved, they don't ever really enjoy it because of the guilt, because of the mind saying, I should be doing this, and I could be doing that, and I ought to be doing that. And even when they go to the cinema, they're thinking, you know, I've got all these emails that need to be answered, all these phone calls I need to make, I need to work on my website, my blog, I haven't spent enough time with my children, and they can't enjoy their downtime. We live in a world where we are more stressed than ever before. It's very much a 24-hour world. Even on planes now, you can answer the phone. And you see, you need to be able to really enjoy your downtime, but you can only enjoy it when you've earned it. And another powerful reason for taking one action every day in the direction of your goals is that when you do that, you do start to feel that you are allowed to have downtime. You can enjoy that downtime. It moves you much more towards accomplishment and achievement. It's certainly true that in our grandparents' generation, if you had an education, you were far more likely to make success, to make money, but actually it isn't true anymore. Some of the most successful people we look at and admire and envy did not come from wealth. They didn't have a university education. Look at Tony Robbins, an incredibly wealthy, successful, idolized coach who came from nothing. Look at Oprah Winfrey, Alan Sugar, Chris Evans. So many people we look at did not go to university, didn't come from money. And today we have the advantage that if you can have an idea and monetize it, you can make it having never gone to university. So the secret to abundance is not a university education. In fact, I know many people who came out of university and can't get employed. It's not even coming from wealth. After all poor Getty's children came from wealth, but that didn't help them. In fact, it's true to say, it handicapped them. What helps you to acquire wealth is to have a wealth mindset. How do you have a wealth mindset? Well, think of something you want to monetize, and you have to really believe in yourself. You see, if you think of James Dyson, he looked at a vacuum cleaner and he made it better than it was. There are people like the woman who founded Spanx, who took shapewear and made it better than it already was. So first of all, you have to have an idea. What is it in you? What could you monetize, create, make, invent, or simply improve? You have an idea, that's the starting one, but now you must have phenomenal confidence, incredible self-belief that you are going to make it. And then you have to have a work ethic. You have to put time and effort into your idea. So me, for example, I always wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to be the best therapist. And then I wanted to change the world of therapy, to revolutionize it, to make it better. A bit like Dyson revolutionized a hairdryer, I wanted to revolutionize therapy. That was an idea. I had an idea. I had a belief that I could do it. I came across roadblocks, of course, and then I kept going. I did what I didn't want to do. I thought outside the box. I put a lot of work and effort and innovation into being something that I knew I could be, and I did it. And anyone can take that formula, have an idea, apply to that idea tremendous self-belief, phenomenal self-confidence, think outside the box. Don't take no for an answer. Find people that can help you. That's very important. Who can help you? Who can mentor you? Who can you role model yourself on? And how much work are you prepared to do? Do you think Oprah Winfrey said, oh, have a show? Well, I got a show. There's a lot of work goes into having a show. Tony Robbins, huge amount of work goes into taking that show on the road, but you can do it. An idea is an idea, but when you commit that idea down into chunks, when you get other people on board, when you write it out as a plan, when you put up a vision board and say, I am successful, I am doing this, then you can do it. And so often you can just look at a product and think, I could make this better, I could reinvent it. That's what happens all the time in publishing, because here's another thing. Once upon a time, you wrote a book, you took it to a publisher, they went, oh, no thank you, and you were finished. Now you can self-publish, and self-publishing is now very respected. So now you can have an idea to write a book, a manual, you can take it to Amazon, you can go to Create Space, you can self-publish, you can get people to fundraise your business. There are so many things that you can do. So please don't think, my education holds me back. That may be a great advantage. Please don't think I haven't got experience. That can be a good thing. But let's look at the blocks that get in your way. What is getting in your way are your thoughts. There is no glass ceiling. That is entirely in your imagination. The glass ceiling is here, and you can smash through that, shatter that if you want to. But you have to really believe in yourself. If you are going to work for yourself and have your own startup like Airbnb, what a great idea. Guys that were sleeping on people's sofas created Airbnb. No university education was required, no experience was required, and yet they built a fantastic business. They had a thought, they put it into action, put a lot of work into it. Same thing with Uber, revolutionizing taxi cabs. It was an idea, and behind that idea was hard work, grit, persistence, but most of all the idea that, wow, I could revolutionize something as simple as a cab ride. So let's have a look at you. What are your beliefs? Here's the common ones. It's too difficult, it's too hard, it takes too much effort, nobody will like it, I don't have experience, I didn't go to college, I haven't got money behind me. You see, if you pick some amazing people out there doing well, they had all of those reasons to fail, but they said it doesn't matter. I don't have money behind me, I'll crowdfund, I'll get a loan, I'll mortgage my house, I'll do something. I don't have a university education. It doesn't matter. That means you think outside the box. I don't have experience. You can get experience. So please don't allow beliefs to hold you back. Beliefs hold you back. Habits hold you back. The habit of thinking, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not experienced. So I'm not old enough. When I was a therapist, people say, but you're too young to be a therapist. You're too young to know all this stuff. I know people now who say, but aren't I too old? I'm a retiree. Surely I'm too old. You see, all of these beliefs are only real if you believe them. Age is not a barrier. Background is not a barrier. Even knowledge is not a barrier. Many people say, I have no idea what I'm doing. Richard Branson called his first company Virgin because he was selling audio cassettes. People would record them, send them back and get a refund. And he was so naive, he called his company Virgin because he was a virgin in business, but he learnt as he went along. He didn't have experience, but he had one thing that we can all have: phenomenal self-belief, determination, commitment, raw enthusiasm. Take all of those things and add to them a belief. Have a mantra. I can do this. I can make it. Write out every limiting belief you have right now. Take a pen, take some paper, write out, I didn't go to college. And then underneath write out, hey, all the people I admire in the business world didn't go to college. I haven't got money behind me. That won't stop me. I haven't got experience. Write out, many people I admire had no experience, yet here they are doing phenomenal, amazing, incredible things, making money, making business, making success, acquiring wealth, training other people. If we look at Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay, some of the most amazing chefs who started restaurants had little experience, but they had a passion for food and enthusiasm. So passion, enthusiasm, drive, commitment, the ability to work hard. If you combine those with extraordinary self-belief, which you can pour into yourself, wire into yourself, and fire into yourself, you can make it. Make your negative beliefs unfamiliar. Shatter them, change them, get rid of them, put in their place better beliefs, and you can be incredibly successful. I promise you it's true. I've seen it everywhere. You have beliefs about wealth that are wired into you. You may have negative beliefs. You may have wired yourself to not succeed, and that's okay, because beliefs can be changed. Your beliefs are yours to change. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, and I know that people who are great leave clues that we can learn from. And it's easy to say, but Michael Jordan was given a gift of athleticism, but that's not correct. His gift was not that he could run faster, jump higher, shoot better. His gift was that he trained his mind to be the mindset of a winning athlete. So if you want to have a winning mindset, you don't have to be a winning athlete. You can be a winning business person. You can be winning in your health, in your relationships. But if you don't have a winning mindset, you don't have very much at all. So let's look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had a growth mindset. And he understood that even if you have a gift, you also have to work. The best gift in the world isn't enough if you don't work. And so he practiced every day. Sometimes he practiced twice a day. He practiced on holidays. He practiced on weekends. And many years ago, I worked with an athlete who said, you know, I just read that Michael Jordan even practiced on Christmas Day. So I practiced on Christmas Day because I thought, well, I'm going to be as successful as he is, I better do what he does. When you have that kind of mindset, you only focus on winning. You don't focus on losing. You ignore that. You have what I call the bounce back factor. You become like a big rubber ball and you bounce back, because every person who is amazing has had a loss. They haven't always won, but they will never refer to that. They only refer to the winning. Winning is everything. Many of my athletes say, people who say that winning doesn't matter, have never won. In competitive sports, winning is everything. And you need to get that winning mindset in business, even in your relationships, certainly in sport. You must have the mindset of, I will win, I will do whatever it takes to win. I'll train when it's cold, I'll train when it's icy, I'll train when I'm tired. That's a winning mindset. A losing mindset is, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm a bit tired, it's raining out there, I don't really need to do it today. A winning mindset is no excuses. You see, a winner doesn't say, oh, I've hurt my knee. They go, well, I've hurt my knee, so I just do arm exercises. I've hurt my foot, so I just do upper body. You cannot have excuses. You have to take daily action. A winning mindset is incredibly resilient. Again, it's that bounce back factor. A winning mindset is passion. And the great thing is, when you do something you are passionate about, you start to love it, and then it never feels like work. I've always believed when you do what you love, you never really work a day in your life, because you do what you love, and you love what you do. And many of the Olympic athletes I work with say they have to train their mind to not hear the crowd if the crowd is negative, but to really tune into the crowd when the crowd is positive. I work with football players, all kinds of athletes, and they have to go into the zone. And into the zone means everything narrows down except for the game you're playing, the way your body is moving, and the thoughts you are thinking in your head, and you can only think of winning. So I worked with a football team who wanted to go into the Premier League, and I made them put on Viking hats with the horns coming out and paint blue paint on their faces, and they had to imagine that Vikings always said the only way home is straight through our enemy. We win or we die. You probably heard about burning their bridges so there was no way back, and that actually has turned out not to be true, but it's a great metaphor. So if you want to win in your professional life, if you want to win at sport, if you want to win at being healthy, you have to have that mindset. Okay, I've got an athlete's mindset. An athlete doesn't say, I'm not going to the gym, it's raining, there's ice on my car, I'm not in the mood, I've had a fight with my partner, I need cake to cheer me up. An athlete keeps their eye on the prize. I want a gold medal at the next Olympics, and I will do whatever it takes to get there. So if you're not well, if you've got some issues, you again need this winning mindset. What will I do to be well? When I was given a horrible diagnosis, I remember saying, I'll do anything to be well. And that involved eating mostly green vegetables, taking a lot of supplements, doing things that I didn't have a mindset to do, but I wanted it at all costs. And that's Michael Jordan's mindset. I want this at all costs. What am I prepared to do? What am I prepared to give? How much of myself will I give to my goal? So what do you want? What do you really, really want? Is it love? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it sporting prowess? Is it having your own business? Is it getting promoted, getting noticed? And then decide, okay, how do I get that winning mindset? Well, think, hey, what would Michael Jordan do? What would Madonna do? What would Adele do? What would Rihanna do? They would do anything. You know, J-Lo said, I never eat cake. I've never eaten cake. I'm J-Lo. J-Lo doesn't eat cake. You see, what she's saying is very smart. This is who I am. This is not what I do. It's who I am. I am a healthy woman on stage looking amazing, defying age. But when I do things, I say, this is who I am. I don't eat cake. I don't drink soda. I don't stay up late all night and then sleep in all morning. I'm an athlete. Mick Jagger is the same. He is on stage. He practices his dance moves over and over again. He eats a very particular diet. And it's not what he does, it's who he is. So let me give you a Michael Jordan mindset. And that Michael Jordan mindset is, the gift is not your talent, it's what you do with your talent. Because Honestly, talent without belief won't get you far, but you can have a belief and very little talent, and it can get you everywhere. So first of all, have a growth mindset. What am I prepared to do to get to where I want to be? And I'm prepared to have no excuses. I won't have excuses. I will have a bounce back factor. I don't focus on failure. I focus on what I've achieved so far. I am resilient. I commit. I earn my success. I follow through, and I just don't allow myself to focus on a fear. And I see a delay as a delay, not a denial. You see, champions have beliefs. Champions in the boardroom, champions in the bedroom, champions in the gym, champions in the kitchen, champions as parents have beliefs. And your beliefs are yours to change. Your beliefs are yours to upgrade. You make your beliefs, and then your beliefs turn around and make you. Michael Jordan chose to make some incredible beliefs. Muhammad Ali said, I'm the greatest. I told myself that before I knew it was true, and now it's true. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, modesty is not a word that applies to you in any way, shape, or form. I hope it never does. You didn't have to agree with that, but what a great belief it was for him. So make your beliefs. Your beliefs will then turn around and make you, and then the world will start to match what you have chosen to believe. Give yourself winning beliefs, and you'll be a winner in everything you do, in more than one thing. You can be a winner in your professional life, in your personal life, and in your health. If you enjoyed that video, check out the next one right here. You can also click the link below right here for your free gift. When you focus on where you want to go, you actually go towards it. The more you focus on where you want to be, the more your mind, like a heat-seeking missile,